As many of you know, Toy Story 4 is on the way and currently scheduled to hit AMC Theatres on June 16, 2017. Disney Animation and Pixar Chief Creative Officer John Lasseter is set to return to direct the new installment, but this time he's going to have some help. According to reports, Lasseter has just named Josh Cooley as the co-director for Toy Story 4. Cooley has been with Pixar for years, starting as an intern on Cars, and most recently he served as head of story for the upcoming Pixar film Inside Out. John, what do you think of the addition of Josh Cooley as co-director for Toy Story 4?
I love this news on so many levels. It emphasizes to me why Pixar is not only the best animation studio in the world, they are the best movie producing studio in the world, period. And here's why. They develop their own talent in-house. They put them, they look at their company like a farm system almost, you know, and if you want to use sports analogies, right? They bring their own talent up, and when guys show talent, they give them opportunities. So I love that they're doing that with this guy. Plus, he's got a book out, this cool guy, he's got a book, and I can't remember the title of the book now, it's eluding me, but he's got this book where it's famous scenes from movies, like even some horror movies or whatever, right? In one frame, and it's like there's this one from Aliens where the alien is bursting out of the guy's chest. Ripley, and it's like a children's book. It says, Ripley says, "What's wrong?" And then the man on table says, and it's a whole book of that he did for children. It looks amazing. But here's the other reason I really like this. John Lasseter, he really wanted to do Toy Story 4, and he probably wanted to do it on his own at first. But the guy is the chief creative officer of Disney. He's the chief creative officer of Pixar. He's got a lot on his plate. So the fact that he's wise enough to go, you know what, I could probably use some help, that's great. But the other reason is, not a big fan of Cars. Not a huge fan of Cars. I like Cars, don't get me wrong, I do. I like Cars, but probably the weakest of the Pixar films. And so, and I think that has partly to do because Lasseter has so much divided attention. All way around, I think this is great news. I'm excited about it. Maude, what do you think?
Oh, absolutely excited. They're doing, and excuse the Star Wars references that I'm going to be doing, but there's definitely a Master Padawan effect happening within here.
Yeah.
And they've done it before with Jennifer Lee and Chris Buck. Now, Chris Buck was doing Pocahontas and The Little Mermaid, so he's old school Disney. And then you've got Jennifer, who wrote the screenplay for Wreck-It Ralph, a very modern theme, a very modern look. Combine their powers, they made Frozen, which is one of the most successful movies like to date with the franchise. So you're teaming up two different people with different skills, and it works. We're seeing it again. I have absolute faith. I want to see Toy Story 4, and I'm going to cry again. And that's okay.
Christian?
Listen, I'm one of the, I mean, I won't say one of the few, but when some people were skeptical when Toy Story 4 was first announced, like, oh, why didn't you do it? I wasn't one of those people. I was excited for it, and even more so as the news kept coming out about what it's going to be, like a different story. And now the addition to the fact that Cooley's going to be working with Lasseter. If you want someone working with anyone, you want them working with Lasseter. That guy, he's the grandfather of it all. He's the first Toy Story and all of it. He's the best. And also the fact that he has this confidence in Cooley should be encouraging to everyone. The fact that he wants him on there. And if he's endorsing him and saying, this is the guy, then guess what? He's the guy. So I'm all on board.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.